Well, hello, and I want to welcome you to JamesHolmesTV.com, the Internet Business Blueprint live stream. And today I'm going to just spend a few minutes, maybe 15 or 20 minutes, and going to answer some questions that have been posted to one of my websites. The site can be found at www.answersjunction.com. What I'm going to do from time to time is come to you and go through some of the best questions that have been submitted to the site, and the intention would be to create a video response, as well as I'll go ahead and answer the question on the site as well in case the poster, the visitor, returns looking for the answer on his particular or her particular question. But I also thought it'd be helpful, if one person has the question, chances are a lot of other people have the same question, and so I thought it would be beneficial to create maybe a series of short videos where I can go through and answer some of the better questions that are posted at the site. And again, if you want to post a question or you want to learn more, go to www.answersjunction.com, and you'll see a number of categories, and just feel free to register and post your questions. So let's go ahead and get started. Let me go ahead and go here to the site. And the first question comes from Robert Norez. And Robert's question is, where can I learn more about internet marketing? He goes on to say, I see a lot of ads when I search on Google about home business and making money online. I guess this is what internet marketing is all about, but there's so many different websites offering different products. So where can I go to learn more about internet marketing without having to sign up or to buy something first? And he goes on to conclude and says, I mean the real truth about this stuff and not the hype. I seem to run into it everywhere else I go. Well, Robert, that is a great question and very well stated. And one thing that's true for sure about the internet is you'll find a lot of different opinions, certainly a lot of different resources, both free and also resources you pay for. And yeah, you'll also find a lot of programs that are hyped up and that are meant to appear to provide a tremendous amount of value, but are basically just full of a bunch of pitches. And I certainly can appreciate that. So let me see if I can give you some really pointed advice. First thing I would say to you is that you are able to find a lot of free resources by just simply going to Google. And if you go into Google and you think about a topic you want to learn about, and you type in the topic as a question, what you'll find is a lot of returns. Some of those are going to be courses, maybe membership sites, but you're also going to find a lot of blogs. And I think looking at either blog posts or videos that are done by experienced marketers where they're giving away free content is one of the best ways to be able to learn without having to actually pay for a program or to join a course. Now, a lot of marketers, a lot of experienced marketers, which is actually who you want to learn from people who are doing the things that you want to be doing, because they're going to shorten the path to your success in doing those things. So if you go to some of those blogs or even some of the courses that are out there that are for sale, something that's been really popular the last year or so has been actually giving away content on the front end. And you will sometimes have to submit an email address or a name to obtain the content on the front end, but it's well worth the value you get in return. And you can always opt out if after you've watched the videos or whatever the free training portion is, that if you choose not to stay in the list of that particular individual. So my advice would be, number one, go to Google and type in your question or the topic of your question in Google and run a search. Look towards authority blogs that are in the given niche that you are looking for information on, and also look for the free content portions of programs that are perhaps for sale, but yet maybe the creator of that product is giving away some content on the front end for free, and that's an excellent resource. I also want to mention to you that depending upon if you're watching this program live or if you're listening to a recording at a later time, there is a brand new site that I'm actually bringing online. In fact, the site's present now. It's about 70% through its development. There's some editing that has to be done and some videos loaded, but it's going to be a tremendous training resource. And I have to say that one of the things I'm striving to do is to have some of the most comprehensive and actionable, no-hype content free on the site. And if you go to www.internetentrepreneursacademy.com, internetentrepreneursacademy.com, you'll be able to access some free content on there, including a fast start training that'll help you really, I think, get a good foothold on the process of getting involved in internet marketing. So hopefully, Robert, that answers your question. Let me go ahead and scroll through and see what else we've got here. Here's another great question. It's on one of my favorite topics, which is affiliate marketing. And this one comes from Ronald Irvin. And Ronald says, how can I make money from affiliate programs? I'm looking to start an affiliate marketing, but I'm not sure where to start. I am looking for basic step-by-step directions to get me started making money, as I could sure use some extra income. Can you please help or point me in the right direction at least? And yeah, absolutely, Ronald. What I would suggest you do is to make a couple of initial decisions. One is there a particular niche or passion you have that would define an area that you're going to actually invest your time in terms of internet marketing? Now, there's a number of options, and it's as broad as your imagination. You can certainly make money in the information product niche and teaching other people, or programs that teach other people how to make money online. That's a niche that I personally work in affiliate marketing. Another one of my favorite niches is in the self-help area. Personal development and self-help for years has been one of the leading niches online. And there are people that are logging on every day that are looking to create success, maybe in a career, maybe it's with relationships. It could be, trying to overcome some self-limiting doubts or beliefs that they hold, or maybe looking to have success online. And they recognize, or at least maybe they've been told, that gets them thinking about the importance of creating a positive mindset. So one of the niches I do is also personal development. That's another great one. Another very lucrative niche online that you can participate in as an affiliate is anything related to pets. People love their pets. They spend, hundreds, if not thousands of dollars a year in some cases on their pets. And, it's $1 billion plus industry. And you can certainly carve a little piece of that out for yourself by becoming an affiliate marketer in that niche. And it only begins from there. Literally anything you can think of: automotive, electronics, musical instruments, just about anything you can think of, there's probably an affiliate program related to that particular area of interest. Now, what about ways to get started? Well, one of the easiest ways to get started is to actually go to publisher networks. Places like ClickBank was one of my favorites, especially for the information product side of it. The ClickBank marketplace at clickbank.com is a perfect place to start. There's commissionjunction.com is another great and popular marketplace. Amazon, although in the last year or so, Amazon has restricted a few states, including my own, of Colorado, because of a few states have actually passed internet sales tax laws. And Amazon is basically leaving those jurisdictions where that's the case. So if you're in Colorado or California, Amazon's not going to be an option for you. But throughout most of the country, Amazon's a very good place for you to begin setting up and becoming an affiliate marketer. There's also the opportunity that if you come across publishers or creators of content, providers of courses or programs that you use personally, and this is my biggest area of affiliate marketing personally here, is that I promote programs that I've actually used myself, that I've proved have value, that I've paid for, and if it's a money-making type of a program that I've actually made money with. And so I take those particular programs and simply share out what I've learned to my readers or listeners of my podcast, and you can do very much the same thing. The other thing you want to decide is whether or not you want to try to create content as a part of your method of marketing. So maybe niche blogs, or article writing, or whatever the channels you're going to utilize to create the actual traffic to your affiliate links to actually make sales. It certainly is possible to invest in some of the turnkey systems that are out there. These are systems that are set up as affiliate programs that have the websites, the pre-selected programs that you're going to join, and give you some training on how to go about actually fulfilling the internet marketing aspect of the affiliate programs you're going to be promoting. So it's another great channel for you to take a look at. I'll say what I said, Robert or Ronald, in addition or in response to the last question, which is there's going to be quite a bit of affiliate training as well at the Academy. So if you go to www.internetentrepreneursacademy.com, you'll find training on affiliate marketing there as well. So hopefully that addresses your question, Ronald, and feel free, if it doesn't, to take another shot at it and submit another question. I'd be happy to answer them for you. All right, so we've got time for, looks like, one more question, and this one comes from Octavia. And Octavia's question is, what is the best email marketing company for a small business? I'm looking to send monthly newsletters to my customers. I'm not a techie and just want to send a few simple emails. An easy-to-use program or service is my most important consideration, with affordability a close second. I have the emails. I don't need a list. What I need is a service that functions. My number one recommendation is AWeber, and for a few reasons. One is that they are constantly innovating their service to provide additional tools to make it easy for you to construct, publish, and track your emails and your newsletters. And there are templates in their site that you can use to create really dynamic HTML, visual newsletters, in addition to sending out emails to your list. AWeber also has a very simple process that takes you through step by step into creating the list itself, and then loading your messages, and then determining how you're going to distribute those, whether it's on a schedule or as broadcast messages or whatever your intentions are. The training is excellent. That is a part of the members area. And most of the larger marketers that I know, either in part or in total, use AWeber as their method of delivering mail. Now, I've personally been a user of AWeber now for a little over 3 years. And so although I use a couple of other autoresponder services, AWeber is actually my number one recommendation and the one that I use most often. Now, I can get you a $1 trial to AWeber, and all you have to do to take advantage of that is go to www.askjamesholmes, and it's ask like ask a question, Holmes spelled H-O-L-M-E-S, so www.askjamesholmes.com/AWeber, and that's A-W-E-B-E-R. So it's askjamesholmes.com/AWeber, and you can take the 30-day $1 trial to see if Octavia that will satisfy your needs. So I want to thank you for being with me. We'll be doing this often. Again, this is James Holmes with the Internet Business Blueprint, answering questions from readers of my blog, AnswersJunction.com. Go ahead and visit the site and post your questions. Who knows? Your questions may be the subject of our next broadcast. Until then, you can reach me at www.askjamesholmes.com. I'm here to help you succeed, and I hope you have a blessed day. Thanks for being with me.